Hey everyone, I'm BanryuTV, leader of Kingsbane, an English international guild on the LA server in conquerorsblade frontier, Asia 1 server. So today I'm making a video to recap what happened with our alliance this season. So new players who join us have an idea of what we did the whole season. So first four, we didn't have an alliance because there was a cooldown, so what we did is protect Shaken. We captured it, then defended it against many Chinese guilds that attacked us, and we won. We managed to hold our position this war. Our ally was getting attacked in Jianliu by 386, so we attacked Shoujing to distract the enemy, and then we managed to come back on Shaken, which was the city we own, just in time, and managed to defend it properly against like 40 players attacking us, or maybe 50. And we were almost losing, but we managed to win in the end. Then we made our alliance named KingSlayers in reference to my Season 2 alliance name that I had on the Europe server, which was also called KingSlayers, and my allies agreed with the name, so we went with it. The war after that, we went to Maoyang to beat up cohorts, and we made a deal. So we were gonna give these lands to one of the houses that wants Anlian capital. So that's what we did. We captured it and then gave it to them. And Hexi was captured by a Chinese house, but my Japanese ally defeated them. By the way, this is the Japanese ally and this is the Korean ally. And we're working together this season. And the next, actually, we will work together as well. Next, we went to Osteria, and we managed to capture some land, and there were many enemies here, which we didn't expect. So this caught us by surprise, and as you can see, we were extended everywhere and fought almost on every corner. Next, we kept fighting these Chinese and Koreans and the cohorts which were working together, so we were pretty badly outnumbered, but we managed to hold some positions and survive the onslaught. Next, we managed to make peace with the Chinese, and so the enemy was only Koreans and cohorts, so we managed to push them back really hard, and this was our first major victory. Next, we kept the front line going by keeping attacking our enemy, and they tried to harass us with small houses joining their coalition against us, but we managed to hold our positions. And as you can see, we were number 1 in the amount of fiefs owned and on the server. KingSlayers number 1. Next up, we couldn't keep up the pressure on the enemy while defending all the land, so the enemy coalition managed to suppress some of our bottom left land, which we didn't really care about. As you can see, we held the front line with our enemy Asgard and Goril and the cohorts around Rewarder. Next up, we cleaned up the guys harassing us. We managed to managed to give Rewarder to a temporary ally, a small house, and there was our enemy here, and we had some form of front line against them. Actually, that's the cohort. So the cohort was working with the enemy, and there were neighbors at some point, as you can see here. After that, we decided that we need to keep harassing the enemy, so I decided with Kingsbane I'm gonna be attacking while my allies focus on recapturing lost land. We were pretty badly outnumbered, but the strategy paid off in the end. I managed to secure some land in the enemy territory, and they could not send all their forces to attack us, which allowed my allies to reclaim some land. So my allies held the position around NATO, and we would make a plan later to reclaim all the lost land by continuing the strategy of having Kingsbane harass the enemy so they cannot focus on our land. This strategy paid off in the end, and as you can see here, we managed to capture a lot of land in the enemy territory because they could not both attack us deep in our land and defend. Then we were still getting suppressed, but we decided to focus on the north, and so we reclaimed 2 cities there. As you can see later on, we also reclaimed the 3rd city, and we secured our territory for the end of the season, and we decided to focus on this piece of land so that we take it. But this was after the enemy captured the capital, because they were working with cohorts, so they managed to trade it while having other houses declare war on them, so we couldn't attack. Next we fought briefly on Mongolia, but we realized we didn't have the numbers to be able to attack them because they had a lot of allies helping them, but to suppress us. So we decided to let another house give a try on Mongolia, so the Chinese came and they attacked Mongolia instead of us while we suppressed the enemy and recaptured land. And we would give them like bottom left, and they would focus on Mongolia while we focus on the enemy. So we recaptured Kingsbane here, which was held by the Goryeo guild, and it fell very quickly. And so the season ended with us having a small victory. We managed to keep our land and suppress the enemy, even if we lost the capital. So we got up 355 coins and plus titles giving additional coins. That's the recap for the KingSlayers Alliance, Kingsbane Guild on LA, and next season we had, well, this season Avalon, we had a lot of fights. We were fighting with a lot of different people everywhere. So it was very fun and interesting, and I don't think anyone had the time to get bored. Next season will be even more interesting because guilds from other servers are joining LA. So if you want a lot of PvP, you're welcome to join Kingsbane on the LA server. And it is an English-speaking international guild. So thanks for watching. I hope this makes things clear of the situation on LA, and if you're interested in joining us, feel free to contact me on Discord. And the requirement to join Kingsbane is to be able to join Territory War. And I also have a second house called NATO that is for casual players who just want to enjoy sieges and not play Territory Wars. Alright, bye bye, see ya, peace, have fun, and see you guys next season, bye.